Start of the first quarter here versus Olympus 16U and Cyprus 16U. Olympus is in white, Cyprus is in blue as Olympus wins the sprint there and gets it back to number 8, Ava. Ava tosses it over to her teammate number 10, Elise Graham. Elise looks, puts it down into the center to number 8. Quick ejection there on number 11 on Cyprus. Catherine Palmer. Actually, it's going to be a 5-meter here, and Ava Ransom is going to take that shot here as she drew the 5-meter as well. Up, shoots, hits the top left corner, and it just barely slides in there. It can always look a little tight there sometimes. The rule is the ball actually has to pass the last part of the ball has to touch go behind the last part of the cage, and sometimes that can be a little confusing for people who don't understand it, but just so you know, if you ever see that happen, it has to go all the way through. As the ball goes to Cyprus, swings it over to her teammate number 19, Paula, as the ball's stolen there by Ava again. Ava swimming down the pool, one-on-one opportunity, swings it over to her teammate, up, shot, and just slides past the goalie there. Goal by number 3, Ainsley Marsh, as it was taken there by Ava and tossed over to her. Great steal and great look for her teammate to put it in the back of the cage there. Cyprus gets the ball, tosses it back to her teammate, Ha. Tosses it up to her teammate, and it's quickly taken there by number 12 on Olympus. As she sprints down the pool for a 2-on-1 opportunity, Penelope Knight looks, shoots, and scores and puts it in the back top left of the cage. Something you'll see here with how Olympus is playing their defense is it's called a high lane press. So they're going to not necessarily just try and take away their person from the cage, but they're going to try and take away the passing lane. As you'll see a pass, an open player is taken there, and there's a call for a 2-hand touch there, which means only goalies can do that in water polo. As the ball is taken up to Penelope Knight, Penelope Knight hits the bottom left crossbar there and bounces in, as there's just a little bit of a miscue there by Cyprus, and it's taken there by Olympus, and they convert on their opportunities. Olympus goes up 4-0. Ball goes back to number 3. Looks left, throws left, deep down to her teammate number there, Catherine Palmer. Catherine, good defense on her there by Penelope Knight. As you can see, Olympus is trying to take away that passing lane. There's a little bit of a blown defense there. Ball taken there. Good defense by Olympus by number 10, Elise Graham. Elise pisses it to her goalie, puts it back down, all the way down to number 12, Penelope Knight. Penelope moves it over the center. Shot and goal there by number 8, Ava Ransom. And what that Highlands defense, as I'll go back to it again here, does is it creates opportunities like that where they were able to get on top of the counterattack and have those opportunities to be just a couple of players or just against the goalie, and it creates a lot of turnovers. The way Cyprus is going to have to beat this defense is similar to basketball when they kind of drive through. That's how you have to beat that type of a lane press in water polo. You have to keep driving. It draws what's called in the solutions. There's another steal there by number 4 on Olympus. Passed over to her teammate. Shot and goal there by number 9, Brianna Petty, as the ball was taken there by Mia Johnson and passed over to her teammate Brianna Petty. Like I said, so if Cyprus, as Olympus goes up 6-0, if Cyprus wants to convert more here on offense, they're going to have to start moving players through the water, driving through the water down towards the 2-meter area more so, and try to create movement to try and get either an open pass or, because you're playing a high lanes defense, you'll see players either get caught behind on defense and so they'll have to pull back and they'll get excluded. As here's another an offensive there by Cyprus creates an opportunity for Olympus, and ball's taken away there by number 3 on Cyprus. Shaw. Ha gets it, gets swallowed up by the Olympus defender, but cuts an ordinary foul. Ha looks down the pool, looks right, throws right to her teammate, number 5, Haley Brooke. Haley, tight defense on her, looks to the middle of the pool, gets it there, tosses it to her teammate with tight defense on her, gets quick drop taken in there. Good defense there by number 9 on Olympus, Brianna Petty. Brianna gives it to her goalie, tossed down to the far left side of the pool to number 5, Emily Wardle. Emily moves over to her teammate, number 17, Ella Martin. Shot and good block there by the Cyprus goalie. Good look and a good block there by Cyprus goalie. Ball thrown up to her teammate, number 7, moved over to the ball to number 5, Haley Brooks. Haley trying to move away from the ball. So when there's a tight defense on him, like you'll see here, like there was on that, as the ball goes into center, shot a little too lofty, and the goalie gets 2 hands on that and just brings it safely down. The goal on offense, as there's a counterattack opportunity here, shot, goal, and put away there by number 5 on Olympus, Emily Wardle. So when Olympus also plays, a key part to when Olympus is going to play this high lanes is it's called running away from the defender here. And what they're going to try to have to do is, I'm referring to Cyprus here, as try to move backwards with the ball, but staying up and out of the water, and then getting up and finishing the pass to one of their teammates. This creates it so they're still high and out of the water, and a good opportunity to make a pass, as Cyprus has a good opportunity. Ball is quickly taken there by number 4 on Olympus with good defense, Mia Johnson. Mia moving straight down the middle of the pool, looks, passes down to the right side, far out to the far right bottom corner there. Ball passed to the middle of the field, the number 2 shot, and skids down to the bottom right corner. Shot and goal there by Lillian Nelson, as Olympus goes up 8-0 with 43 seconds left in the first quarter here. Ball passed back to number 3. Hobb moves it up to number 15, Briley Jepson. Briley looks middle, throws back to her left side. It's number 13 on the far left side there, Emily Leone. Emily gets an ordinary foul, looks middle, trying to find somebody to her close side, finds her teammate, Haley. Haley gets an ordinary foul, looks to her finds a wide open Ha going to turn to look to shoot, see if she has enough time as the defender comes around her back. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Ordinary foul, and there's going to be a turnover there as they used all the shot clock there. Opportunity here from Olympus. Number 9, Brianna Petty, gives it to her teammate, number 4, Mia Johnson, as Mia Johnson just pops it up and over the head of the Cyprus goalie there. As there's 0.7 seconds left in the first quarter, Olympus is up 9-0. And that's the end of the first quarter there. Olympus is going to go up 9-0, mainly based off of counterattacks. This is Game On Live Studio. Here we are at the start of the second quarter in beautiful Olympus, Utah Olympus High School, in one of the best pools in the state in Utah here, as Cyprus wins the sprint and gets the ball, starting with number 7. Gracie gets an ordinary foul there by Olympus. Something crucial for Cyprus here is they'll hope to turn this game around as they're down a quick 9 goals in the first quarter. Is you got to always have a short-term memory, right? At the start of each quarter, imagine it's 0-0 yet again, as there's a recovered there by Cyprus. You got to almost pretend every quarter goes 0-0. If you're up by 9, same thing for Olympus. You got to pretend it's 0-0. As Olympus gets the ball at the end of on a steal at the end of the shot clock there by Elise Graham. Elise passes it down to her teammate, number 13, Megan Stringham. Megan gets it, shoots and puts it away, and Olympus goes up 10-0. But that's something to always try, especially in high school sports and 16 sports here. That's on the younger age of sports. As they get older, they'll start to be the ones, obviously, in the senior and junior year and leading their teams, is trying to keep that short memory and every aspect of the sport, right? You get a turnover, next possession, forget it. If you get the ball, because it's very similar to basketball in the sense that Cyprus has the ball, looking to make a pass, gets it out to her teammate, and stolen there by number 13, Megan Stringham, as Olympus has a girl up all the way at the bottom there, and there will be an ejection for getting too close on the foul. There, number 17, Ella Martin. Olympus will have a 6-on-5 opportunity here as the ball is taken there by number 19, Pearl Rodriguez. Fanarian. The ball is passed back to her goalie. But as I said, right, you got to have that short-term memory. Olympus just turn over the ball. Hopefully on the next position they forget about it and convert on the next opportunity. And it goes throughout the whole thing. Each individual player has got to, if they miss a shot or if they make a shot, take the confidence with the make of the shot, but you got to always have a short-term memory. As the ball goes up to Cyprus and as the shot clock ran all 30 seconds down. Passed all the way down to the bottom right side there. Shot and goal there by Olympus. I want to say number 6, Isabel Jones. Yes, Isabel Jones scored that there as Cyprus goes another opportunity, and Olympus is up 11-0 with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Ball moves down to the top right side of Cyprus as there's a steal there by popped out of the hands of Megan Stringham, and the ball gets put under the water there by the Olympus defender, and they get an opportunity here as the ball swung over to number 7, Adelaide. Adelaide throws it over to number 10, Elise. Elise gets it and puts it in the bottom right corner there again. And Olympus will go up 12-0. Ball goes back to number 3, Ha. Ha is going to look left. Part of the issue with the struggle of scoring here on the Cyprus offense is there's a lack of movement. Something you've always got to try and have is there's a ball stolen there by number 7 on Olympus. Ada is movement on offense, right? You're trying to create either open players or someone makes a dumb decision and grabs onto the back of someone's leg and pulls them back. It's always trying to keep that movement going to create opportunities. Just like in basketball, you never see someone trying to stand still. The same idea is taken in water polo a lot of times is try to keep players moving at all times, just to keep the movement, and it creates open players and open opportunities, open shots. And as Cyprus has a good movement up on the left-hand side as a girl rolls up, number 3, Ha, as the shot clock just runs out. Minute and a half left in the quarter. There is a 30-second shot clock every time. So every time you hear the buzzer go, it means the team is held on to the possession of the ball for 30 seconds. Ball swung over to the top right, moved down to the bottom right. Shot, turn shot, goal there by number 7. Number 7, excuse me. Adeline, as Olympus will bring out all their players and Cyprus will make a quick substitutions. 1:14, Olympus up 13-0. Cyprus looks with the ball. Something to keep an eye on is you'll see a lot of times people will try. The ball has to drop out of the hands in order for there to be a foul called, right? So a lot of times you'll see a player drop the ball into the water. That's because they're actually not necessarily trying to get a foul, but they're getting a foul because the water dropped into the water. The ball dropped into the water, as there's a turnover there by Cyprus, and Olympus takes a shot and it's taken by the Cyprus goalie. As ball at the top left for Cyprus, almost a half court. .30 seconds left. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Tight defense there by Olympus. As I was saying, so you saw the ball drop there. A little bit of a not as good as a foul. There's the whole shot clock runs out for Cyprus there again, and Olympus will get possession. 18 seconds left in the quarter. The ball has to drop out of the hands, right? So most of the time if you see a foul, there is the occasional time where someone will hold the ball and there'll be a foul, but it's got to be like really blatant, right? As the Olympus goalie will run up and try to take a shot here, does, and that gets blocked by the Cyprus goalie. 3-minute half here. Olympus is up 13-0. Start of the third quarter here in Olympus. Olympus up 13-0. 16 new teams here. Olympus and Cyprus. As Cyprus wins the sprint there. Number 19 on Cyprus wins that. Pearl moves it to the middle, tries to get to the middle. Tight defense there by Olympus. As the ball's just swallowed up there. Got taken back to the Olympus goalie, Ellie Steffens. Ball moved into the center. Shot almost squeezes past the Cyprus goalie there, Joe Huerta. However, it's just stopped as she moves the ball out to her teammate Ha Shaw. Ha puts it down to her teammate there, Gracie with the defense on her, trying to move the ball and get a free pass here. Gets the free foul, puts it into the middle, puts it into Ha. Ha turns, shoots, and just hits the top of the crossbar and bounces out there. Deep right pass there from Olympus. Ellie moves up, taken there by good position defense there by Michaela. Michaela gets the ball taken right back from Juliet. Juliet driving down in the middle of the pool, has a couple defenders on her back, has a defender stint over to her side and gets the ordinary foul. Told to move outside the 2 meters. The ball starts, passes it over to her left side as the ball's put under. Good defense there by Cyprus. And they have an opportunity here. Put up to Michaela. Michaela swimming with the ball. Gets it taken there by Olympus as they had as the offensive opportunity comes to an end. Olympus continually moving the ball. Slowed down their counterattack a little bit here. 3.5 minutes left in the quarter. Joe Huerta passes it up to her teammate Ha. Ha moves it all the way down. Shot just sailed a little bit over the top of the cage as Olympus will get another offensive possession here. Scanning left to right, throws it down the middle. Over to her left. Shot, little too soft. Rainbow up and over the cage as Cyprus will get a counterattack opportunity here and an offensive opportunity. Ball in Joe's hands. Moves, gets it to Pearl. Pearl gets an ordinary foul there on her own side of half tank. Another thing, one of the things I like Cyprus is doing on offense is they are holding onto the ball for 30 seconds, right? When Olympus is scoring as well as they are today, one thing to try to do is always to hold onto the ball as the ball is taken there by Olympus and they'll have a counterattack opportunity. Is that if you're holding onto the ball, they don't have the ball, they're not going to have an opportunity to score as Olympus is going to get a one-on-nobody opportunity here with the goalie. Shot and put in the top, just squeezes past the goalie's hands there at number 11, Juliet, as Olympus will make a full 6 set of substitutions. But when Cyprus holds on to the ball for the full 30 seconds, right, when there's only a 5-minute quarter like there is today, 5-minute quarters as there is today, it really makes a big difference. And it sounds cliche, but those 30 seconds, if you take your 5 possessions each at 30 seconds, it only gives Olympus, let's say, their 5 opportunities with their 30 seconds with the shot clock, right? It really can transform a game if you can hold on to the ball and play really good defense on the other side. It creates a really low-scoring game, but it creates a really fun opportunity as well because it's just hard if you play great defense and hold on to the ball for 30 seconds, there's not much Olympus can do as there's an offensive foul there. And there's sometimes mistakes like that, right, where someone will make a mistake, and let's say Cyprus held onto the ball as this shot and goal there for Cyprus's first of the day. by number 7, Gracie. And see, just like that, they got a second opportunity as the score is Olympus 14, Cyprus 1. And the time clock's already at a minute and a half left in the third quarter. It can really tick down. It creates a lot of opportunities for you. And when you play good defense, you never know what's going to happen. It's just converting on those opportunities every once in a while when the time clicks all the way down to 30 seconds and not allowing those counterattacks that Olympus has gotten a few out of their ordinary foul. Pass in the set, turns, shoots, and puts it away in the top right corner there. Goal by number 18. Isabella Ferrone. Ball starts out with Cyprus, out with Ha. Ha moves to her right, ball swimming with the ball. Gets defense pressed up onto her. And Olympus has not let up on this high lanes defense. You can tell some of their players are a little bit off of it, but when it's done right, it really creates problems for this passing lane as the ball gets thrown down to an Olympus teammate. A little too tight of a pass there, and it's taken by Cyprus with 38 seconds left in the quarter. Looks to her right, throws it right. Quickly taken up by an Olympus defender. Good defense there, and jams her arm and puts the pass right in front of her. As there's 13 seconds left in the quarter, Olympus moves the ball up, puts it in the center, hits her teammate's head just a little bit too hard on the pass there, a little bit underthrown. Shot thrown up the middle and just hits halfway and sits there. As we'll go into the fourth quarter. Olympus up 15-1. Start of the fourth and final quarter here. Olympus up 15-1 against the Cyprus, both 16U girls teams. Cyprus wins the sprint yet again, gets the ball passed back, and starts in Catherine Palmer's hands. Catherine gets it over to Ha. Ha with tight defense on her. If she let go of the ball, it'll be a foul. Yeah. ejection there. She was too close to the passer on the foul. So the rule is, as soon as you hear that one whistle, the foul, the defender has to take almost a body length stroke backwards. No, has to create allow separation there, almost like an ultimate frisbee. You know, when you throw the frisbee about that much space and allow a free pass or a free shot. But they can put their hand up as long as they're kind of that body length away. As soon as around 3 seconds has passed, or if they see the ball pop, that's when they can go after and attack the goal, a player yet again. As there's been 2 opportunities here and two missed shots. Ball back in Cyprus's hands. Ball with Ha. Ha got a tight defender on her. Ball gets a little bit over to that right hand, and ball gets just taken away there by the Olympus defender, Lillian Nelson. Ball gets taken back there by Ha after not the best pass. There's an example of that was great high lanes defense by Olympus. It was just a little bit too aggressive to go grab the ball, but it was textbook. She was high up in the lanes there. If she just would have kept both her hands up and moved towards the ball, it would have been hers, and she would have been down on the other side as Olympus gets the ball back here. Olympus up 4-on-3 here. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot hit as she threw, and ball flies into the water and into the goalie's hands there for Cyprus. Opportunity on offense here. Ball at the Cyprus's own 5 meters. Passes it up to her teammate Ha. Ha up and out Olympus's 2 meters. They're up a player here as there's just Olympus is a little bit slow to get back on the counterattack. Strict defense there by number 12 on Olympus, and the ball's given back to them, and they'll have another counter opportunity. Shot and a block there by the Cyprus goalie. Cyprus moves the ball to right, down to Ha. Ha pressed far up against her own lane line, gives it to her teammate under good pressure, gets rid of the pass. Shot and goal there by number 7, Gracie Pilcher, as Olympus will sub out all 6 of their players here. With 2.5 minutes left in the quarter. Cyprus 2, Olympus 15. Like I mentioned earlier, it's really, really important to have a short-term memory in this sport. Like most sports, but especially in water polo, especially in a tournament like this, where both teams will play again tomorrow, and Cyprus didn't come out and play their best today, and that's okay. That happens. But what they do tomorrow and the next day decides more of how they played than how they came out in this opening, right? They can fix a lot of these things and see what they can do. And for Olympus, also having a short-term memory, they came out and played really well, having the confidence they came out with and will leave today with, but not getting too overconfident with themselves at the same time is really, really important here as Cyprus gets another offensive opportunity here. 50-50 ball protected by Cyprus. Gets thrown down all the way. Tough defense there by Olympus. Taken back. And Olympus will be on the counterattack here. Oh, way underthrown there. And taken by the Cyprus. There's a fight for the ball. So something they'll teach you there, and it's just an example, is as soon as that ball came, swim. They a lot of times teach you to swim straight out and get that opportunity. There's a 2-hand touch there by an Olympus player. Is they'll teach you to really swim straight out and swim with your elbows high and up to get the defender off your back, right? And because it's not always guaranteed you'll get a foul if they climb on top of you or anything like that. So it's getting the ball to safety and then trying to make a play, not moving the ball in the middle and trying to make a play there, if that makes sense. As the ball moves up right for Cyprus with 45 seconds left, 25 seconds left on the shot clock. Passed all the way across to number 15. Ball put under there. Good defense by Olympus. 40 seconds left. We'll see if they decide to try to really hold on to the ball here. Looks like they'll just looks left, throws left out to her teammate. Looks into the center. Put in, and there's going to be an ordinary foul here. Let's see if they call an exclusion. No. Ordinary foul. She picked it up and just shot it right off the bat. So that's why it was a turnover there. Looks left, throws left with 20 seconds left. See if this is the last possession. This will probably be the last possession for Cyprus. Tight defense there by Olympus. Taken by number 18. Thrown up to her teammate there, number 8. Ava passing to her teammate. 2-1. And that's the end of the game there. Olympus will win their first game 15-2 against Cyprus 16U and Olympus 16U. This is Game On Live Studio. Start of the first quarter here in Olympus, Utah. Cyprus boys and Olympus boys 16U. Cyprus is in white, Olympus is in dark. They're dark green, and Cyprus is on the blue on top of the white. Cyprus moves the ball to the top right, number 9. Adrian Balboa. Adrian moves it to the middle. Down to his right, moves it across to 15. Colton tries to make a pass and just get a little bit overthrown. Olympus will get their first offensive possession here. Tossed way deep, and the Cyprus goalie is going to come out and protect that ball. Looks left, moving left to right. Throws right, gives it to his teammate, lefty. All the way across to number 8. Connor Campbell. Connor. First goal there by Cyprus, just a little less than a minute in at 4:04. 5-minute quarters here. Ball moves back to the Olympus goalie. Looks left, right, back to his middle again. Gives it to number 3, Hayden Robinson. Hayden moves it, looks right, throws right. Quickly taken there by the Cyprus defense and get taken back by the Cyprus goalie. Cyprus looks left to right, gives it to his right. Moves to his right, thrown into the middle, quickly defended there, turn shot, blocked there by the Olympus goalie. Olympus goalie stares down the right side looking for a specific player. Doesn't seem to create enough separation yet. Slowly looks to the middle and gets it to his teammate there, number 3, Hayden Robinson. Quickly gets in the lanes there for the Cyprus defense to take in. Ball thrown down, pushes off there with his top hand, you can see, and tries to create a little separation. You can't do that. You got to naturally create separation with your legs. If you're going to do it, you got to kind of do it under the water there. Overthrown pass there again by the Olympus goalie and quickly taken away by the Cyprus defense. Jason looks right, stares down the right side. Can't find his favorite target there in the lefty. Gives it to the number 21, Benin. Benin looks middle, puts middle a little bit. There's a player in between him, and it caused a little bit of a fumbling there, and ball to be taken away. Ball shoots a little bit too much of a lob there by number 3, Hayden Robinson. It's kind of why coaches don't really like a lob shot, especially they'll be okay with it if you take on a far corner there as Olympus gets back the ball after a failed Cyprus offensive possession and come in sharper and put it up and over the goalie's head. But if you're kind of in the middle there, they want to see you get up and put it away because it's a lot easier for a goalie to get up and put it down with 2 hands just like they're taught if you put up a lob shot in the middle of the cage there. Ball in number 9's hands. Gets an ordinary foul. Looks down to his right-hand side, back to his left, takes a shot with 8 seconds left on the shot clock, and it goes over the top of the crossbar, and Cyprus will get their opportunity left with a minute and a half. They're left up 1-0. Looks right again, slowly moving to his left, calling for someone to release with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Finds somebody there, number 15, Colton McDonald. Colton puts it down to his lefty, all the way swung across into the center. 2 meter here as the goalie just barely tapped that. The main idea really of water polo is to try the middle guy here as he moves out here was number 8 on Cyprus, as they'll move someone else in, number 9, is to try and get that middle guy the ball to create opportunities, right? Kind of like old-fashioned basketball, right? Getting the ball to your center, letting them just dunk on the rim right there is kind of the idea. There's another lob shot taken down by the Cyprus goalies. He's tall, and lob shots don't really work against tall goalies, really tall goalies there. That's why goalies tend to be really tall. One of the reasons. Ball taken there by the Olympus defense. 44 seconds left on the clock. Another shot here, opportunity, ordinary foul. Ball taken, he can't shoot it. Goalie's going to reach out and take that smart play there by the goalie. 30 seconds left, 28 seconds left in the quarter. Second separating shot clock and game clock. Cyprus moves the ball down, bottom right side. Sees an opportunity to put into center. However, he puts it in now. It'll be an offensive as he's facing his player. That was a missed call there. Offensive foul here. It's actually going to be a 5-meter called there on number 2. Reason I said that is the rule for it is if you see a player is locked up with somebody, they have to actually turn completely around, take a stroke, and then they can go for the ball. They can't just turn, push off and turn. Shot, 5-meter put in the bottom left hand of the cage there by number 8, Connor Campbell for Cyprus. But that is the rule, is they got to actually turn, take a stroke, and then they can grab the ball. They can't just turn and grab the ball. It's just too much of an advantage. Ball started at the Olympus goalie with 2 seconds left on shot clock. Gets up, shoots it. Quickly taken there by the Cyprus goalie. Put the perfect amount of timing on that. Because any more seconds, the Cyprus goalie could have turned around and shot that. But he put a perfect amount of timing. Cyprus is up 2-0. Start of the second quarter here in Olympus, Utah, as Cyprus is up 2-0 against Olympus, 16U, both 16U teams. Cyprus wins the sprint here. It's going to be more than crucial. It's going to be the most important thing here is who can really take control of their offensive possessions. And so far, it's been Cyprus, right? They're using, even there, they use 20 seconds on the shot clock. Even though it was a turnover, as long as they hold on to the ball for 30 seconds and play good defense, anything can happen. Great defense there by the Cyprus goalie as he gets that, throws it all the way down to his bottom right side. Counterattack opportunity for Cyprus. Shot blocked there by the Olympus goalie. 2 great opportunities there, and both taken down by the goalies. There on that Cyprus possession, the guy should have moved just a touch more in, created a better angle for himself, but great look and a better block by the goalie there. Ejection there. First 6-on-5 opportunity for Olympus of the day. Crucial here, pass shot, tipped. Great block there by the Cyprus goalie, as Cyprus will get their first possession. The possession back here. And the other key part about using the whole shot clock is trying to convert on that, right? If you can use all 30 seconds and score 25% of the time, you're in a really good spot if you can play really good defense as well. As the ball's taken yet again by the Cyprus goalie. Something crucial he does there is he actually, when a goalie on defense is waiting, he should actually sit probably around the 3.5, 4 meters. Because of that, what could happen there is they can, if the ball gets thrown on a counterattack, he creates less of an air space for someone to pass the ball, right? Especially as in the younger ages when they don't necessarily have the control on it as they use their full shot clock there. It's really important that they create as much of an air opportunity for the other team as possible. And that's what the Cyprus goalie is doing really, really well about here on all these counterattacks that he's taken away from Olympus. Passed all the way down to the right-hand side, down to number 7. Ordinary foul there called for Cyprus. Looks middle, looks top. Pushes off, and he's going to get, and it's going to be an offensive there. As there's only 2.5 left in the second quarter here. Another crucial thing here is who's going to have. I say this till I'm like blue in the face, but as there's a shot just off the crossbar and taken by the Cyprus goalie there. As he throws it out and it gets thrown to the side, and it'll be a 2-meter opportunity for Olympus. As who has a shorter memory, right? You make a mistake and that's okay, right? But if you can turn around, create an opportunity, convert for yourself, as 2-meter here will be at the bottom right corner for Olympus. Number 2, Hayes Courtney. Hayes toss it up just a little bit short, and it's going to be taken away, but given back to Olympus and just shot over the top of the crossbar. And that, if you make a mistake just like that, a little bit of a pass there by Hayes, or the bad shot there is there's really good defense there by Olympus number 7, James Graham. James tosses it out to his teammate for a shot opportunity, waiting for the goalie to come down, hits the top of the crossbar here and reflects out. Hayes gets the ball again, looking center, has a defender right on him, tries to do a backside turn. Cyprus defender's going to leave his guy to try to go there, catch shot, and put in the top left corner there. Good recovery there by Hayes, and great shot there and goal by number 7, James Graham. But just like that, right? Olympus, Hayes screwed up there a little bit on the pass, on one of the initial passes there. However, came back, made a great pass into the center, and they scored on that opportunity. Short memory, and was able to convert out that opportunity. 1:30 left in the quarter. Cyprus up 2-1 against Olympus. Ordinary foul here for number 19. Colin Johnson. Colin throws it to his left to Colin McDonald. Colin gets the ball all the way to his left-hand side, over to his teammate Corbin. Corbin tries to get into center, and it's going to be taken there, and Olympus is going to have a great counterattack opportunity here, and it's going to be tipped by the Cyprus defender Corbin, and then taken there by the Cyprus goalie. Corbin gets the ball on his side of half, gets an ordinary foul, throws it deep right, quick into the lanes. There is the Olympus defender, taking it, trying to take it coast to coast here. Defender on his right hand side, turning, trying to create a turn, gets it, throws it back up to the top left. Not going to get a foul really if you put your head under and try to create something. You got to keep your head up and try to create something, and then you'll start to actually get the fouls more, because it actually looks like you're trying to do something and not just create a foul for yourself. 3 seconds left. Backhand shot scored there by number 7, James Graham. And so far for Olympus, that's been a difference maker, is they've had a more obvious center domination play, right? Like I said earlier, like old-fashioned basketball, trying to get into your center, your power forward, and putting it away and pounding it away. That's exactly what Olympus is doing really well at. Getting into that center, putting it away, and pounding it into the back of the cage there, as that's where both their goals have come from. And we're tied at the end of the quarter here. Olympus won that quarter 2-0. However, it's tied going into half. Cyprus 2, Olympus 2. Olympus, Cyprus, start of the third quarter here, tied 2 apiece. Olympus in their dark green caps, white numbers on dark green caps. Ball goes into center. So far, that's been their most dominant aspect of the game for Olympus. And Cyprus wearing their blue numbers on white caps here today. So far, the big thing if Olympus is going to want to take home this game, leave here with a win today, is 2 things. They're going to have to, for starters, start converting on these counterattack opportunities they have. They've had a lot of opportunities, and they just either haven't put the shot in the back of the cage or they've turned the ball over. That can't happen anymore if they're going to want to win this game here against the Cyprus team that's had a goalie that's made some great plays to help stop that, and a defense that stops some of these great plays. Here comes one of those 6-on-5, not 6-on-5, counterattack opportunities, and it's taken away there, and another steal there by the Cyprus defense. And then the second part is they're going to have to continue to dominate their center play. They've been playing almost better. If they actually slow it down just a little bit and allow them to set up and get center play from their team, then they'll be able to actually be able to handle a little bit better as there's an offensive there on Cyprus. Olympus here as he climbs up the left shoulder. Ejection here, a little bit of a late call there. Should have been called probably 2 seconds earlier there as he climbed hard over the left shoulder. Taken there, quickly there by the Skyline defenses. There's another lob shot. It's really not going for him today with the lob shot for Olympus, so they really got to try and move away from that as well if they want to win here. As for Cyprus, what they're going to want to do is they've been doing extremely well holding on to the ball for all 30 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be crucial that they keep to do that and only have to convert once or twice a quarter as it's going right now, because As they hold on to the ball, Olympus obviously doesn't hold on to the ball, and they have an opportunity to shoot. And when they convert, their defense is super stingy. They've also got to keep up that stingy defense for Olympus. As there goes another counterattack opportunity taken away by Cyprus. They've got to keep up that super stingy defense if they want to win today. They've got to hold on to that ball as the ball is taken away there. They've got to take care of the ball, use all 30 seconds, and try to convert every once in a while. As Olympus is going to have a 3-on-1 counterattack opportunity here. Shot put on the right side there. Didn't take a lob shot, and it went in there by number 2, Hayes Courtney. Full 6 substitution here for Cyprus. All 5 substitution, 5 player substitution, I should say. Olympus is up 3-2 with 2 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the third. Passes all the way back to their goalie, trying to go set up on offense here. Looks right to left. Doesn't see anything he likes. Hold on to it. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Moves it all the way to his right-hand side, down to number 15, who's all the way at his edge of the lane line. Throws it down to his teammate with his center open. Actually, there, ordinary foul here. Ordinary offensive foul here, sorry. Taken by Hayes Courtney. Overthrown. Taken by the Cyprus goalie there. And number 15, Colton, will be up here as the ball gets thrown all the way down to the left side. Battling for the ball. Tough shot opportunity there as he tries to just get the ball off and see what he can do with it is Isaac. Another counterattack opportunity here for Olympus. As there's great job there by the Olympus goalie coming out and assisting that to the Cyprus goalie, to go and take that opportunity away for Olympus. Looks right, waiting for somebody to open up right, as that's the way the center's facing. A lot of battle going down on that center position as they'll call it an offensive. Could have gone either way there, really. Shot seemed to look left, made it look like he was going to pass, and then put it right below his left hand there, as there's a goal by number 9 on Olympus, Adrian Balboa. Olympus up 4-2 on a 4-0 run right now, actually. Ball will start back at the Cyprus goalie. Oh. Revs having to realign him there. 58 seconds left here in the quarter. Ball gets thrown back to the goalie for the start again. Looks left to right, moves it to the right-hand side. Quickly taken up on defense there. Keeping his hands up, making sure not to foul. If he drops the ball there, it's actually a foul as he turned in there, but he didn't drop the ball, so it's not going to be one. Couldn't get his head up as there's almost a turnover. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Running away with it. Shot blocked there by the goalie. Looks right, throws deep right for Olympus. Puts it into center. Quickly swallowed up. Blocked there again by the Cyprus goalie, who's been outstanding. And he blocks it again. And it's just taken away there and by number 3, Hayden Robinson. Hayden just takes that ball back from the goalies. 3 was, as they say, 3 is the magic number. There's the 3rd shot in a row there. Ten seconds left in the quarter here. Cyprus has the ball. Will throw it back to their goalie. He'll slowly move forward, see if he can get a better opportunity here. 3, 2, shot, and blocked there by the Olympus goalie. Olympus has gone on a 5-0 run here, scoring 3 in this quarter, 2 in the last. And they are up 5-2 against Cyprus here at the end of the third. start of the fourth quarter here. Cyprus wins the sprint, but Olympus gets it back really quickly there. Gingerly taken away there by number 3, Hayden Robinson. Hayden Robinson gets it down to his teammate, quickly taken there back by Cyprus. 5-minute quarter here, down by 3. If they're going to want to win the game here, they've got it. Oh, here's a great opportunity here as he doesn't give up. Still taken, and there's a 5-meter shot opportunity. Great way to start Cyprus's first offensive opportunities. He's going to have to put this one away. The way their offense works is, that was a little bit out of character there, was they traditionally are a little bit set up, slow it down, use all 30 seconds. If they can do that again and convert here, they're only down by 2, and they can play stingy defense. Shot, block there. Great block there by the Olympus goalie. Props to him, Isaac Woodbury. Great block there by Isaac Woodbury. However, if they can stick with it, play their stingy defense at the same time as using all 30 seconds but converting at the end of it, they still have a chance to win this game here as Olympus gets the ball taken away there by, again, number 3, Hayden Robinson. As he's played great defense all night. Ejection there. As they said, he pulled on the back of Hayden Robinson, and timeout called there by Olympus. Full timeout taken here. We'll take a brief break and come back with Olympus up on 6-on-5. Olympus up here, 5-2 with a 6-on-5 opportunity. Gonna try and squeeze to 4-goal lead here and put this game just one more goal away. Key here is they gotta keep these passes out of the water, dry, moving around the ball, move the goalie, especially the Cyprus goalie. This has been very solid. Both goalies have been really good tonight. 5-2 is a really low scoring game. Drawn up here, thrown all the way across to the left-hand side. Moves it all the way across right and shot right over the cage there as Cyprus will get an opportunity here. Down by 3 still, 3.5 minutes left. Watch for Cyprus to start sending players early, kind of creating an opportunity as the ball's taken away there, but again by number 3 on Olympus, Hayden Robinson. Hayden creating opportunity for himself, moves in, gets in here again, but gets swallowed up by 2 players. Gets the ball back again, though. Makes a pass, gets swatted down, makes a pass out to the right-hand side. Shot and goal put away there by number 12, Isaac Swan. Olympus will take a 4-goal lead here with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 6-2. Gone on a 6-0 run ever since going down 2-0 in the end of since the first quarter. Three minutes flat. Cyprus can't really wait all 30 seconds on the shot clock anymore. They're going to have to start moving the ball a little bit faster, try to convert a little bit early on the shot clock. 20 seconds left on the shot clock here. Tries to move in with it. Quickly taken away there by the Olympus defense. Fight for it in the middle of the ball there, and it's officially claimed Olympus ball. Ejection there by Cyprus because he tried to grab the ball way too soon. His free pass hadn't really been 3 seconds yet, so his free pass wasn't up yet. Olympus with another 6-on-5 opportunity here. Passes into the middle. Almost a mistake made there. a battle for the ball as the goalie swims away with it, and it's an ordinary foul given to Cyprus. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Looks left to right, throws deep, right to left, throws deep left. Makes a spin move inward. However, Olympus defender is there ready to take that away. Tosses it back to the goalie. Looks down the middle, puts it in the middle. Swimming deep down, swimming as fast as he can. Gets quickly swallowed up by a Cyprus defender. And the ball just shot barely off the bar there and just bounced straight down. Olympus up 6-2, minute 40 left. Looking left to right. Looks back to his left again. Pumps it. Doesn't see anything he likes. All the way down to the left-hand side there. Trying to create space, to create a good pass. Defender staying off of him. Good defense there by the Olympus guard to take that away from the center and not allow a goal opportunity there. Goalie holding on to the ball. Throws deep right. And there he goes down in the middle. Looks, shot, puts it in the bottom right corner, and Olympus will take a commanding lead here, 7-2. Good goal there by number 7, James Graham on Olympus. A minute and 9 seconds left here. Up by 5. Cyprus trying to take the lead down to 4th. A minute, 8 seconds left here. Ball starts back at the Cyprus goalie. Gives it up to the middle on Olympus's half. Throws it into the center. Quickly, it's dropped in there by the Olympus defender. Gets the ball back. Tries to pass it out to his teammate, and there's nobody there. Taken by the Olympus defense. Counterattack opportunity here again for Olympus with 45 seconds left. See if they can officially put this game away, out of reach for Cyprus. Grab, tipped. Great shot. A little bit of upset that some people thought he was inside the 2. Cyprus ball. Throws it back to the goalie. 33 seconds left. Possibly Cyprus's last offensive possession. Looks right to left. Gives it down to the top left. Trying to move away with the ball. Quickly taken up by the Olympus defender. Gets an ordinary foul. Looks left to right into the center. Tough pass. Ball turnover. 16 seconds left. Olympus up 8-2. Deep right pass there by the goalie Ethan Woodbury. A little shocked he made that pass. Just normally they try to hold on to that ball, make sure nothing happens, nothing crazy happens. Ball given to center, shot blocked there by Ethan Woodbury, and Olympus will win it today against Cyprus, 8-2. Going on an 8-0 run after not scoring a single goal in the first quarter and allowing Cyprus to go up 2. Great game by both these teams. This is Game On Live Studio. Start of the first quarter here. 18U Tooele and 18U against 18U Olympus in Olympus, Utah for the Salty Splash tournament. Tooele in their white on purple caps, and Olympus in their green on white caps. Tooele wins the sprint, gets it back to their teammate, number 2, Petra Anderson. Ball gets taken away there by number 4, Ava Ramon. Ava swimming down the pool. Ball gets taken back by Petra. Ordinary foul called there. Looks left to right. Quickly defended back there by Ava Ramon. Ava gives it back to her goalie there. Three seconds left on the shot clock. And it'll be Olympus ball here, first possession. Ball put into center here for Olympus. Ball passed back out to the bottom left here. Tries to rotate in. Defender stays on. Looks in. Sweeps the shot there. Goal there by number 10, Elise Graham. Great shot there by Elise Graham as she turned and took advantage of the side of the cage she had on there with her right-hand sweep. Ball gets back to Tooele here. Quickly defended up. Trying to make a pass out to her right-hand side, and she does. Something to watch here on this Olympus girls defense is what type of defense they play. So you can see they kind of sit up on top of the... So it all really depends on the center here is how they start out by deciding what defense they're going to play. As Olympus plays great defense and gets the balls, they'll go on the counterattack here. Opportunity here, turns, shoots, and put in the top right-hand corner of the cage there. Goal by number 4, Ava Ramon. As I was saying, so you'll see here, depending on how the center is down in the middle of the pool there, the closest to the cage in the center, is how the defense will play. So if they don't have to worry, if the center defender gets around and covers it so she doesn't have to worry that the ball is going to get there, they'll play this defense called the lane presser. Basically, high lanes as well. So they'll get up in the lanes and try to take away the opportunity for them to make the pass to an easy pass to the person they're defending. Instead of just taking away the cage, they'll try to take away the pass just like that as the ball is taken away there by number 13, Megan Stringham. Megan puts it in the middle of the pool there to number 10, Elise Graham. Elise Graham turns, shoots, and scores. Olympus goes up a quick 3-0. And you'll see that really... So they'll get really high up in the lanes, try to prevent that defense, try to prevent them from moving the ball around the outside of the offense. And for Tooele to actually beat that defense, it's fairly simple. It's more easy to say than actually execute. What they're going to have to do is they actually have to continue to drive, what's called drive through, keep the ball movement, keep the players moving. Just like in basketball, you know, they kind of drive through if they're tightly guarded. Just like that here, they'll try to drive through, create opportunities, try to create an open drive as there goes the ball in the middle of the pool there. Ball goes to Ava. Ava trying to get an opportunity off in the shot, gets an ordinary foul, passes it back out to the bottom right, puts it back into Ava. Ava turns, looks, shoots, and goal yet again. Olympus goes up 5-0 with 1:50 left here in the second quarter. So how Tooele's got to beat that is they're going to have to not only continue to drive and create movement, to create open players, but opportunities for the Olympus players to get ejected, but also they've got to be careful here when it creates an counterattack opportunity like this, as the reason you also play high lanes is there's a one-on-nobody opportunity here, shot and goal there by number 5, Amelia Stringham. Is they'll try, is the other opportunities it presents is it allows them to beat you on the counterattack, right? To be ahead there and create an opportunity for themselves on offense there. As Tooele will go up here trying to create movement and jumped in the lanes there, but no fouled as she grabbed on the player there. A little bit too much to get that advantage into the lanes. As they try to shoot off of a regular foul, there's offensive called, and Olympus will get their counterattack opportunity again. Ball just a touch underthrown there. Down to number 13, Megan Stringham. Megan moves it back up to Elise Graham. Elise looks, shoots, pumps, fires, puts it in the bottom right corner. Slides past the Tooele goalie there. Great shot there as Olympus will go up 6-0 with 52 seconds left in the quarter. Tooele starts another offensive possession here. Looks right, throws right. Jumbles the ball, gets it into her right hand. Gives it up to her teammate. Tosses it back. Little bit of tight offense here together as Olympus is just gonna get in there and take that ball away. Number 10, Elise Graham. Elise Graham is gonna get that ball taken back from her as she got two people on each side of her. Foul. Look to shoot here. Shot clock goes. All 30 seconds are used. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Amelia Stringham's gonna look, shoot. Blocked there by the Tooele goalie. Amelia Stringham's going to try and get there, but it'll be a 2-meter called first. 10 seconds left here in the quarter. Ball put into the center there. Trying to turn and shoot. Taken back by Tooele. And they'll 2 seconds left in the quarter, and that'll end the quarter there as Olympus will go up 6-0. To end the first quarter. This is Game On Live Studio. Start of the second quarter here. Olympus up 6-0 against Tooele. Tooele gets the sprint and has an opportunity up the middle here. A little bit of miscommunication on the Olympus defense. Shot and goal put away there by number 2, Petra Anderson. They really capitalized on the mistake that Olympus made there on the sprint. Made sure they got that opportunity and put it away. Exactly what Tooele has to do if they want to work their way back into this game and have a chance to win it here. Ball goes back to the Olympus goalie. Isabel Ferrone. Move to the top right-hand side. Down to number 7 and just popped up and over the head there, and there's a goal there by number 7, Adelaide Jamis. And Olympus will take a 6-goal lead, going up 7-1 with 4 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the quarter. Tooele has to create some movement here all around through the offense if they want to get more goal opportunities. There's an ordinary foul there on Olympus' side of half. Failed to pop the ball up, so there will be a quick offensive there on Tooele, and Olympus will get into counterattack opportunity here. Tosses it over to the left-hand side, tries to move deep, rolls on her back, shoots and scores there by number 8, Eden Lewis. Created a great opportunity look for her. She did what we call a rollout shot. She moved to her back and took that great shot and put away the look that she had, as Olympus will take a 7-goal lead, 8-1 here. Ball pops back for Tooele. Start again. Moves it over to the left-hand side. Olympus hasn't left the Highlands defense that I mentioned earlier, trying to keep that ball away from any easy pass on the outside of the perimeter, trying to keep it so they can't get that ball into the middle if it gets swung over there. Center has position here, so we'll see if any Olympus players decide to drop, and it looks like number 9 over there decides. Ball gets put into center. No drop, turn shot just off the top right corner and bounces out off the right-hand side. Isabel Ferrone is going to get that ball. Looks left to right. Passes it close right. Near middle. On her own side of half. Trying to turn and create her own opportunity. Can't get the inside, so backs off and passes it near left side. Trying to run away with the ball, gets away, moves the pass down to the deep left side. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Tries to pass in the center, no time left. 2:43 left here in the quarter. Throws right into the center, a little bit far out. Has to create an opportunity. Here's another counterattack opportunity for Tooele. Put in a great spot for number 4. Shot, goal, second goal of the quarter there by number 4, Mary Armistad, as they'll bring the lead only down to 6, to Tooele 2, Olympus 8. Tooele's got to keep coming down on those counterattacks here if they want to bring it back. They've got to take every counterattack opportunity like that they got. Every little mistake that's made is crucial for them to get back. To make every little crucial mistake Olympus makes, Tooele's got to capitalize it, and especially on the offensive side. Shot brought down there by the goalie. Fast shot there, but near side, and that's one of the easier shots for the goalie to block there if it's put on the near side, on the same side they were sitting at. To the middle of the pool. Scans the right to left. Gets quickly overpowered by the defender and just an ordinary foul. Tries to put it into center, and she does. Shot and blocked there by Isabel Ferrone. It'll be a 2-meter opportunity here and a new shot clock with 1:49 left here for Tooele. Great block there by Isabel Ferrone. Easily could have slipped by her if she wasn't ready for it, but she was all over it and put it down right away. 2-meter opportunity. Tried to put it in the center right away. However, both Isabel Ferrone and the center defender are facing that way, making it an easy takeaway. First 6-on-5 opportunity here for Olympus, as Tooele will go down a person for that, and then they will pass in the middle and quick shot and goal there by number 8 on Olympus, Eden Lewis. So the keys on 6-on-5, as you'll see a coach yell until they're blue in the face about, is they try to keep that ball dry along the outside, try to create movement around the inside and the outside, and if the shots they want are quick and fast on a 6-on-5 opportunity, because they're up a guy, so they're really trying to move all the defenders around and find the open person to get a quick shot in and just a quick goal. Turnover here by the Tooele offense as there's a minute left here in the half. Deep right side to the lefty, shots and put down to the near side of the goalie yet again. Looking left to right, looking deep, puts it close down to her teammate. Something officials want to see when someone tries to make a move, they want to try and see more making a move to the ball, as Tooele will get their first 6-on-5 opportunity here. Is they want to see him make a move with the ball, not just try to get a foul. Quick turnover here is Tooele is unable to capitalize on that 6-on-5 opportunity. Olympus will be even here again. 24 seconds, only 2 seconds here separating shot and game clock. 15 seconds left in the game, in the half. Ball put into the center for Olympus. Eden Lewis phones with the ball. Second ejection opportunity here for Olympus. Shot and quick goal there again by Olympus there by number 8, Eden Lewis, yet again. Two seconds left in the half here. Olympus up 10-2. Going to take a quick shot here. Shoots. Just a little bit short left. Battle in the half. Olympus up 10-2 over Tooele. Start of the second half here, third quarter, as Olympus is going to win the sprint here as they're up 10-2 against Tooele. Crucial so far for Tooele is they've got to be able to stop the center play from Olympus just like that, as there's a goal there by number 8, Eden Lewis. They haven't really been able to slow that down. They've got to try a couple different things, probably just sloughing somebody off, try to make him shoot from the outside a little bit more. Try to run a defense that's called a trap that they call. They try to force it down to this weekend bottom right-hand side facing the cameras here when Olympus is on offense, causing that. It's a really hard shot for someone who's not a lefty to try and shoot. As here goes Eden with a shot and put away there. Eden Lewis with the shot and goal there, as Olympus will go up 12-2 with a 10-goal lead. What they've got to do is they got to try and force it over to this weak right-hand side and then not let the ball go into mid and try them to force a shot there, because it's the hardest shot for anyone to make in the pool. As there's a quick steal there by number 3 on Olympus, as she passes it over to Eden Lewis. Eden Lewis gives it back to her teammate, Ainsley Marsh. Ainsley Marsh playing selfless, and then Eden playing selfless back and giving her the ball, giving them an 11-point lead, up 13-2. They've got to try to do that on the offensive side and start to, on the defensive side, and slow down Olympus' counterattack. And on the offensive side, as far as it goes, they've got to try and hold on to the ball for all 30 seconds. They've really got to try and drain out the shot clock, because whenever they're holding on to the ball, Olympus doesn't have it, right? Olympus doesn't have the opportunity to score. So if they can hold on to the ball for the full 30-second shot clock and possibly score at the end of it, it's something that can really change a game, as Olympus will have another counterattack opportunity here, and they'll score another goal. There is number 13, Megan Stringham. As Olympus will make some substitutions here. But that's going to be, maybe not in this game as much anymore, but it's going to be crucial in future games as Tooele goes forward, is controlling the tempo of how they want to play, right? You can't allow the other teams to try and force you how to play. That's obviously the whole point of any team sport, is trying to force someone to play into your tempo, into their game. For Tooele, they got to figure out a way to force teams to play in their hand, holding onto the ball for all 30 seconds and then scoring at the end of it, and then playing defense, not allowing easy turnovers to allow a counterattack is going to be crucial for this game and future games with Tooele as well for this team. Ball taken back there by the Tooele defense as it draws near 3 minutes left in the quarter. Ball at near half court at the top left. Trying to look for a teammate to pass to, down on the deep side. Can't find anybody. Moves out to the deep right. Trying to get a foul, but won't get one. As I said earlier, if you see that and they're just trying to duck their head into the defender, they're never going to find themselves actually getting a foul, as there's an ejection because she didn't step off of the person with the foul soon enough. She doesn't go out now. She'll get in a 5-meter, as there's a quick shot and goal there by number 12, Penelope Knight. Excuse me. But it's a lot of times, it's a confusing kind of thing for a lot of players, as they think if they just put their head in and drop the ball, they'll get that foul. They got to try and make a move and try to do something with the ball, try to run away with the ball, try to turn a player in. That's how they'll get the ordinary fouls that they want. That's how they'll get exclusions, by swimming through contact here. As you'll see number 5 and number 17. If number 5 just drove through here and kept swimming, number 17 is more likely to grab onto her and cause an ejection, as there will be as Amelia Stringham will get a steal there. Quickly taken back there again by Tooele, as the 50-50 ball nearly thrown just a little too high there, but tapped down by the goalie, and she'll look to help on the counterattack. Looks right to left. A little bit underthrown there as there's going to be a counterattack opportunity here for Olympus. Has to be careful not to climb over the back or that'll be a 5-meter shot. Tipped up and over the cage by the goalie, and it's a 2-meter opportunity for Olympus with 1:38 left in the quarter. Olympus with the 2-meter opportunity here. If she pops the ball, she's actually a live shooter and can move in, but it's a really hard spot to shoot from is that bottom right corner like I talked about. Passes into center, shot, and goal there by number 17, Ella Martin. $1:34 left in the quarter. Tooele making a quick substitution here. You can hear the Olympus boys getting ready for their game. That's next after this. A little bit of a 50-50 pass there. Ball taken away by Olympus, and another 50-50 pass up to the Olympus player will be taken away by Tooele. Both these teams have got to work on a little bit more ball security here. They're fumbling and putting it in a little bit dangerous spot as Amelia Stringham puts it in a decently safe spot on the counterattack. Moves it over, shot and goal there by number 19 on Olympus. Or 13, excuse me. Megan Stringham. But especially both these teams have really got to work on getting the ball control really safe, right? You can't put it in a spot where it's going to be 50-50. You'll never get a call for the officials if the ball is in a 50-50 location. You want to put it in a spot where it's always a safe spot to put in. 50 seconds left in the quarter as Olympus goes on the counterattack here. Quickly taken back by Tooele. Another example there. You got to be extremely cautious of where you put the ball placement because it really changes the momentum of the game and it controls how the game is played at the end of the day. Olympus with control of the ball, trying to get a move, put her head in, didn't really try to make a move with it as much, causing it to be a turnover. Like I said earlier, officials really don't like to see just going for the foul. They want to see you try to make a move with it, not getting taken by the idea of a foul, as there's been another turnover there by Tooele this time. Shot with 3 seconds, pass in the middle with 1 second left, and that's the end of the third quarter. Olympus is up 17-2. This is the end of the third quarter. This is Game On Live Studio. Start of the fourth quarter here. Olympus up 17-2 over Tooele. Olympus will win the sprint here. Something really crucial for Tooele to realize is they are playing one of the better teams here in the state in Olympus. It is one of the top 3 or 4 teams in the entire state of Utah here. And they're really well, both teams are really coached, but Olympus is very well coached. They've had a team here for a while. A lot of these girls have played since they were really young, decently young. So it's nothing to be discouraged about. This is a very good team in the state of Utah to be playing against here for Tooele. It's a great opportunity. When I first started playing, we used to get crushed every time when I was young. And as I got older and I was really young and I remember playing as a freshman and getting dominated by this high school girls senior team. It's something to remember with this Tooele girls team as well. They've got a lot of potential. They've got a lot of opportunity to learn. Don't get frustrated with it. Remain patient. And always have a short-term memory with it, right? Because eventually it's going to pay off, right? So something always to remember with this Tooele team, as this is a great learning opportunity. And they've played really well today, not ever giving up once, regardless of the score. Turnover here by the Tooele offense, as there's another counterattack opportunity here for Olympus. That would not be correct. As there's a shot and goal there by number 11. Excuse me, Juliet Ramon. 3.5 minutes, around 3 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Olympus up 18-2 over Tooele. Ordinary foul there, is tried to run away with the ball but couldn't get away with it entirely. Shot and just over the top right-hand side of the cage, a little bit on the right hand, a little bit on the outside there. Counterattack here by Olympus. Looking right, trying to put it in. Gets it all the way down to her right teammate on the right-hand side. See if number 12 here drives in, creates an opportunity for herself. She does, gets the inside water here, is going to pull on the outside. Would have looked to shoot probably more in the past. A little bit of a bad pass, 50-50. Creates a turnover, Tooele ball. Like I said, they've got to be really smart about their ball placement. Both sides of both teams here. A lot of risky balls placed in places where I know these coaches aren't too pleased probably with a lot of the ball placement. Something that can definitely be worked on, and sometimes it's just the game, right? Sometimes a different game can bring out different opportunities, can bring out different looks you've never seen before, causing things you've never had to deal with, causing different passes. Different pools actually sometimes cause it harder to be passed. Every pool is different in every aspect. The depth, the background, the lights, every aspect of the pool is different, and sometimes that really actually does, especially first game of a tournament, sometimes it really messes with where you think they're placed. Sometimes it seems weird, but you can ask anybody who's played it. It really does make a difference. It's like a basketball player. They'll talk about more when they warm up. It's actually the backdrop of, you hear the stories of the bubble when the NBA was there. It's actually the backdrop was much different, and it was really hard for people to try and shoot on it at first, and they had to adjust because it wasn't what they were used to in NBA stadiums because of the backdrop. At every NBA stadium is just a little bit different, and that's what NBA struggles actually. NBA players can actually sometimes tend to struggle with it, and it's the same here. That's possibly why the ball control's a little bit off today for both these teams. 50 seconds left in the quarter. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Tooele hoping we'll probably get another opportunity, see if they can score here on offense. 7 seconds separate the shot and game clock. 27 seconds left in the game. 30 seconds left in the game now. Excuse me. Sorry. Isabel looks right, throws right, gives to her teammate Penelope Knight. Penelope Knight throws it into center, trying to see it move. Great takeaway there by the Tooele goalie. Barely saves it from skidding there to the back of the cage. Looks all the way deep left, throws deep left to her teammate. 3, 2, 1. I give props to both these teams. Olympus wins against Tooele, 18-2. Props to Tooele for never giving up. This is Game On Live Studio. start of the last game of the evening here in Olympus. It's Olympus in white, dark green caps, white numbers on top of the green caps, and Tooele purple numbers on their white caps. As there's a quick shot there from the center. Ethan Thunnell. Tooele's first offensive possession, thrown a little bit too hard over there, a little bit overthrown. It's going to be taken there by Jaden Courtney. Jaden Courtney, he's a young player, but he's pretty awesome to watch if you get a chance. Kent Jones gets it and finishes it there for Olympus' first goal of the night to go up 1-0, 4:21 left. This team is decently young on the Olympus side. I know Kai Johnson and Jaden Courtney are both really sophomores, I believe. Both really young players, but awesome to watch, especially Jaden's defense as well as Kai's. Ball's offense, another counterattack opportunity here for Olympus. Shot and goal, and the second goal there for number 7, Kent Jones, as it's another counterattack opportunity here. For Tooele, this is going to be really important for them to try and slow down that counterattack. And the first thing they're going to have to try and do by doing that is putting the ball in a place where only their team members can get it when they're on offense. They can't put the ball in a risky spot, right? They have to put it where only their teammate is able to reach it, right? As the ball swings over the top right to number 14 on Tooele. Douglas Seals. Douglas trying to get an ordinary foul. Refs aren't really going to get it if he just sits there and tries to get the ball. He's got to try and what we call run away with it, get a pass. He gives it to his teammate. Little bit overthrown there, taken by Jaden Courtney. Jaden Courtney about 2 body lengths ahead of his defender. Gives it perfect pass down to number 11. Tries to backhand it. Had all day to shoot it if he would have taken it. But it's all right as Ethan Thunnell gets the ball back and puts it away. Olympus goes up 3-0 here with 3:18 left in the first quarter. Ball gets thrown back to number 20, Cameron Reynolds. Cameron throws it down to the bottom left teammate, number 4, Logan Gillis. Logan throws it all the way across, gets up, shoots, blocked there by Landon Vance, the Olympus goalie. Landon looks right, throws right, deep right, a little bit underthrown, but skips up to his exactly who he's looking for, the top right. Shot, pass, shot, and goal there by Ethan Thunnell. Full six switch here for Olympus as they go 4-0 left with a little bit over 2.5 minutes left in the quarter. Like I said, Tooele is going to must slow down their offense, put the ball in a safe spot, and not make those small, simple mistakes to allow Olympus to get these easy counterattack goals. If they have to use all 30 seconds of the shot clock and not get a goal at the end of it, that's better off than giving a bad pass and allowing a counterattack opportunity. Olympus is going to get another counterattack opportunity here. Isaac Waddle throws it to the middle, shoot, and score there by number 6, Andrew Neff. Olympus goes up 5-0 in the first quarter here. Ball gets tossed back there for Tooele. Gets it, moves it over to his top left teammate, number 4, Logan Gillis. Logan getting swamped on defense there by Andrew Neff. Andrew did not like the call, but it was a decent call there. Thrown into the middle of center. It's immediately taken over there by Olympus defenders. Ball gets thrown all the way over to number 3, Isaac Waddle. Isaac Waddle moves it into the center. Andrew Neff, and he gets Andrew Neff shoots and scores that one as they go up 6-0 on Olympus here. A minute and a half left to play. See if Olympus slows down their offense and tries to not counterattack anymore as they're up by 6. Andrew Wordle quickly gets up on the defense here against number 4. Logan Gillis. Andrew Wordle gets the steal, and he's going to get an ejection here for climbing over the back. Throws it all the way across to his teammate. Throws it back to Andrew Wordle. Andrew gets up, fakes, out the goalie, shoots, puts it in the top left corner, and they'll go up by 7 with a minute left here in the first quarter. That's one thing. There's been a new set of rules here in the past couple of years that USA Water Polo actually put out. And one of the rules they put out was actually, as there's just a half-court shot taken there by Tooele by number 20, Cameron Reynolds. Shot and goal there by number 9. Quickly up defended there by Nicholas Oman. Nicholas Oman takes that ball away from Cameron Reynolds. Nicholas looks, throws right to Isaac Wardle. Throws to the middle. Shot and missed there by number 15, Leandro Pirvano. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Olympus up 8-0 with 15 seconds left. Foul given there to Cameron Reynolds. Cameron tries to throw it up and over, intercepted there by Isaac Wordle. Andrew Neff moving it all the way down, takes a shot, shoots it, blocked there by the goalie as came off a little bit with a side spin there. Olympus is up 8-0 here at the end of the first. This is Game On Live Studio. Start of the second quarter here, Olympus up 8-0. Tooele gave them the sprint there to get set up on defense and get a quick breather, not waste a ton of energy there. a tactic that's used actually frequently often. Ball starts at the top left, moved over to the middle to number 7 on Olympus, thrown into the middle to Kai Johnson. Kai pops it back out to Ethan Thunnell, and the hit as he throws goes straight into the water. Tooele on their first offensive opportunity here. Ball starts at the top left at number 8, Tucker Woods. Tucker quickly defended by Ethan Thunnell. Trying to make a backside turn. Quickly defended up and doesn't get enough height on the ball. Gets a quick turnover there, stolen by Jaden Courtney. Jaden going to try to move in with the ball. Slowly trying to move with the ball. 4 seconds left. Ordinary foul. Should have been a 5-meter or an exclusion. Ethan Thunnell moves it all the way across to Jaden Courtney. Jaden Courtney pops it back up to the top, over all the cross to number 7. Kent Jones looking middle, throws all the way down to Jaden Courtney. Jaden Courtney up, shoots, rips it off the cross, the sidebar there, and bounces straight back at him, but Tooele recovers before he gets a chance. Jonah puts the goalie, throws it all the way down to his center, number 6, Nathaniel Kramer, and he turns and stuffs that in the top left corner. Great move there by the Tooele center, Nathaniel Kramer. That was a great move there. Gotta see more of that if they're gonna want to work their way back into this game. More of that center offense if he's gonna take over the game here. He's got to get off that back shoulder there of Kent Jones. Kent gets the ball back, throws it over to his teammate Jaden Courtney. Jaden Courtney moves middle with the ball, up, passes it down to Kai Johnson. Kai puts it in the center into Ethan Thunnell. Ethan Thunnell gets out and puts that in the top right corner. Great shot, great ball movement there, all around. That right there is a lot of times what you're looking for in a picture perfect water polo world right there, right? Your Kai Johnson drove down, Jaden Courtney rotated up, created movement to get the ball to their side. Ethan Thunnell had center on position as Tooele gets the turnover, turns the ball over here. Ethan Thunnell, who is facing their side, turns, shoots, scores. That is exactly what you look for in a picture perfect water polo play. Kent Jones gets the ball, moves it forward, shot, ball in number 6 in Olympus's hand, shot and goal there by number 16, Hayden Robinson, as Olympus will switch all 6 players in and out here. That's been a very, as Olympus is up 10-1 as well with 2.5 minutes left in the half. That's been a very big advantage as well for Olympus in this game, is Tooele actually only has 1 sub to go to. And for those who don't know, water polo, as excruciating as it looks to play, it's actually 10 times harder to play and more exhausting to play. So having 1 sub for your entire team really, not only does it put a physical drain on you, but it actually adds a mental drain about you thinking you have to preserve your more energy sometimes. And that's why we were able to see sometimes teams come out swinging in the counterattack like Olympus did in the first quarter there. Ball moves up into Andrew Neff's hands. Andrew throws it down to Ethan Thunnell. Isaac Wardle. Isaac Wardle throws it all the way across to number 9, Nicholas Oman. Nicholas all the way out at the 6 meters. Throws it down into the center. Tries to get something. Throws it into Andrew Neff. Andrew Neff turns, gets up, shoots. Shot clock expires before he ever let the ball go. So it's just like basketball in the sense that the ball has to leave the hands before the shot clock or game clock ends. So if the shot clock or game clock ends and the ball has left the hand, it's clean. If it hasn't left the hand when the shot or game clock ends, it doesn't count. It's turnover. Ball at number 20. Cameron Reynolds shoots, blocked out there by the Olympus goalie. 2-meter opportunity here. It'll be picked up there for Tucker Woods on Tooele. .59 seconds here left in the half. Tucker Woods immediately pressed up on. trying to get something. Throws it up to his teammate there, number 4. Logan Gillis. Logan Gillis immediately swallowed up by Andrew Neff. Tells him to put it straight down to the field, and goalie swallows it up there for Olympus right there. Throws it all the way down the deep right side to Andrew Neff, and it's too far. It's too hard driven, so it's going to skip and go out of bounds, essentially. Hits the back lane line, which means it went out of bounds. 1 second, around a half a second separating shot and game clock. 18 seconds left in the half. Liam Doyle tries to rotate back. Throws it all the way across down to Cameron Reynolds. Cameron Reynolds rotates, shoots, great block there by the Olympus goalie. Olympus will go into half with a commanding 10-1 lead. This is Game On Live Studio. Start of the fourth quarter here. Olympus up 10-1 here in the last game at Olympus. Tooele will win the sprint, but Olympus will eventually gain control as the ball wasn't given all the way back to his teammate there. Ethan Thunnell with the ball out, passes it down all the way to Jaden Courtney, gets it, makes a backside turn, great move, If he lets the ball go, that'll be a 5-meter, but he doesn't. And it ends up being a turnover on Olympus with ball going for Tooele. So something crucial to recognize there is a lot of players sometimes think they can get up and do that. And if he could have finished it too, and I think he just got swallowed up. If he drops the ball, it's actually going to be a 5-meter. It should be a 5-meter 100% of the time. As Jaden Courtney has an opportunity to head again. See what he does this time. Makes a great move into the back. Rotates out. Passes up the ball up to Kai Johnson. Kai gives it to his center, turns, shoots, and puts in the back bottom corner there. That's a goal there for number 15, Leandro Piovano, with a little under 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Olympus up 10, 11-1. One thing Tooele can really do to help themselves out with the lack of sub, everything, it can really, that shot's taken there by number 14, Douglas Scale, they can really slow their offense down. You know, I'll say it till I'm blue in the face, but if they can slow their offense down, it means Olympus doesn't have the ball. It means they at least know the possession, and then they can slow the offense down, rest for a little bit, for like a couple seconds, and then they don't have to go play defense, which is actually even more tiring than playing offense at times. So if they can hold on to the ball for the whole 30 seconds, drain the shot clock, drain the game clock, they can force Olympus to play the way they want to play, not the way Olympus wants them to play, if that makes sense. The ball caught there from that shot. Looks right, throws right. A little overthrown to a 50-50 ball. Taken back there by number 11 on Olympus, Ethan Woodbury. Ethan throws it all the way across, shot, and goal by Jaden Courtney. Just a little of a flick of the wrist there, exactly what he needed. Came across. Anytime the ball comes across a pool like that, really all you need is catch and shoot right off the bat, because the goalie's going to be, until you start to get to the really high levels, but even then, the goalie's going to be coming from one side of the cage all the way to the other. And if you can get the shot off as he's moving from the other opposite side of the cage, you have a big advantage. It'll find the back of the cage more often than not. Ball finds the top right of Tooele, number 6. Nathaniel Kramer. Nathaniel Kramer gets the ball taken there by number 7, Kent Jones. Kent Jones works all the way across to Ethan Thunnell, moving down the right hand of the pool. Quickly gets guarded up by Cameron Reynolds. Ethan Thunnell passes it back to Ethan Woodbury. Ethan Woodbury passes it over to Kent Jones on the top left. Kent looking to shoot, moves the player out of the way, passes it to Kai Johnson. Kai Johnson passes it all down to the bottom right for Ethan Thunnell. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Puts it into center for Jaden Courtney. Jaden Courtney gets up, shoots off the top of the crossbar. Ball under. Originally recovered by Tooele, but it'll be given back to Olympus. 1:50 left in the quarter here. Pass into center again for Jaden Courtney. Jaden Courtney tosses it back to Ethan Thunnell. Ethan Thunnell working in, looking to shoot, pass to Jaden Courtney. Jaden Courtney pops up and shoots. Beautifully done there by Ethan Thunnell and Jaden Courtney. That was a great opportunity that they had. Ethan Thunnell rotated in, and Jaden Courtney. Ethan Thunnell moved in, causing both defenders to kind of go towards him. Quickly recognizing that, Ethan Thunnell popped it over to Jaden Courtney for the goal. Now Olympus up 12, 13-1. Ball back at number 14, Douglas Scale. Douglas Scale works it over to number 10 on his left-hand side. Number 20, Cameron Reynolds. Cameron Reynolds tries to move in, gets swallowed up by 2 Olympus defenders quickly. Ball taken by Olympus, given back to the goalie there, Max Tyler. Max Tyler looks left to right, throws all the way deep down the pool and puts it into center. Pops it back out for his number 6 there, Andrew Neff. Andrew Neff puts it all the way back up to the top left, number 9, Nicholas Oman. Nicholas Oman gets up, shot just off there. Was a shot taken by James Gilbert. Shot ball from the goalie to Tooele, placed straight down the middle of the pool into the arms of into the grasp of 3 Olympus defenders. Max Tyler looks right, throws right. Looks right to left, shot. Backhand there by Andrew Neff, blocked by the Tooele goalie. 15 seconds left on the third quarter clock here. Thrown all the way, trying to get it all the way across to number 14. Fails to get it to Liam. Shot just floats in there by number 13, Matej Marsh. 4 seconds left in the quarter. Olympus up 14-1. Shot by number 14. Liam Boyle, field blocked by Olympus and placed down. Olympus up 14-1 going into the fourth quarter here. This is Game On Live Studio. Start of the fourth quarter here. Olympus up 13, 14-1. Olympus wins the sprint, moves it over to the middle. Kai Johnson sitting at around half tank. Kai looking middle first, then looks right. Jaden Courtney trying to get a drive here going in the middle of the pool. Kai Johnson rotates in. Jaden Courtney catches, shoots, and a great place pass there by Kent Jones as Olympus will go up 14. Tooele's first possession of the quarter. See if they can get something started here. Nothing too ashamed about here to lose to Olympus. They're one of the top 3 or 4 teams here in the state. A lot of these kids have played since they were really young. And a lot of these kids have played on some really, really good teams. For travel teams, ODP, for Olympus. And they've got a lot of experience on that side of for them. And so it's a really good opportunity as Ethan Thunnell passes it all the way down to Jaden Courtney. Jaden Courtney puts it in the middle. Taken away there by the Tooele goalie, and that'll be a 2-meter. Nothing too big. Nothing ashamed about here for Tooele. This was a great opportunity to play a really good team in Olympus. Shot and goal in the bottom left corner there by Ethan Thunnell. Ball starts again for the Tooele offense here. Quickly turned over, back over to Olympus. Gets all the way past down to Kent Jones, all the way down to Tooele's 2 meter. Kent Jones swimming in, looks across, passes to Jaden Courtney. Jaden Courtney catches, shoots, and puts it in the top left corner there. Go up 16 goals, 17-1. And like I was saying, losing to a team like this is not a big deal. It's a really good opportunity for Tooele to play a really good team here, with a lot of young talent, with a lot of experience. So it's a really good opportunity for Tooele to play them, and just see what they have. They've got a lot of talent here as well, and they can definitely do something with it. Ethan Thunnell takes a quick turn of him and of his defender there and swims into the 2 meter. Has 2 players on the opposite side, catch and shoot goal there by number 15. Leandro Pirvano. Here comes a full 6 substitution here for Olympus. With 3 minutes left, we'll see if they decide to take a little bit more time off the clock every time they touch the ball, meaning they also just kind of set up on offense and let the clock run down a little bit more as they have a 17-1 lead. Tooele looking to do something on offense here. Tries to make a backside turn on the top left side on Isaac Wardle. Can't do it. Quickly gets his elbows, trying to swim to the middle of the pool. Isaac Wardle gets that ball taken away with, didn't budge ever at all, and eventually gets a turnover there. Andrew Wardle gets it thrown all the way over to Andrew Neff. Andrew Neff swims it out, slowing the ball a little bit more down here, trying to create more of a half-court offense and take some time. Gets the ball back. Ball gets back to Andrew Neff. Shot and goal. Great assist there by number 9, Nicholas Owen, finding it back to Andrew Neff. Using up 20 seconds of the shot clock there, which is smart of Olympus. Up now 18, 19-1. 2.5 minutes left to play in the game. Ball moves up to Tooele. Tooele gets it, shoots it right at the cage and goes right over. Quick look, quick shot, and just went over the cage. Ball all the way down to number 13 on Olympus. Slowly moves out, puts it into center. Trying to turn. Ball gets taken away here by Tooele as it's a ball under. Tooele goalie looks straight down the middle of the pool, then to his right. Throws all the way to his left-hand side, around half tank. Number 4, Logan Gillis, gets a whole backside turn on his defender. Gets the ball put into center. Number 16 gets it. 14, excuse me. Douglas Seal gets it popped out. Douglas pops the ball, passes it over to his teammate, number 20. And there goes the shot clock with 1.5 minutes left here. Olympus will see if they slow it, take just 2 more possessions here, and finish the game as they'll take another counterattack opportunity goal here. As Matej Mara takes that goal and they go up 19, score 20-1. Minute 20 left. What you're kind of seeing here is a borderline offensive there when he has that ball. It's pushing on the upper body there is actually not legal, as there's an exclusion there on Olympus on number 5. James Gilbert quickly shot and then turnover here with a little under 1 minute left. Thrown all the way deep right to number 3, Isaac Wardle. Isaac puts it into the middle there to number 4. Swings all the way across to number 14, Liam Boyle, and they'll go up 20 with 39 seconds left. Ball goes back and starts it. Logan Gillett at Tyler Woods again. 27 seconds left. 10 seconds separating shot and game clock. Ball quickly taken away here by number 13, Matej Mar. Throwing all the way across. 10 seconds left. And 5 seconds left. Olympus scores one more goal there. Number 13, Martej Mars scores again. 5.97 seconds left here in the game. Quick half-court shot here by Tooele, quickly knocked down. Final score here, Olympus 22, Tooele 1. This is Game On Live Studio.